He came into our lives when I was barely 10. Never tried to take the place of who had never been. He never asked for honor, never reached for any claim. Just kept showing up each morning, whether sunshine came or pain. I made it hard to know me, like a restless young boy will. Threw his kindness back in anger, but he answered kindness still. When I failed, he didn't shame me. When I won, he stood behind. He gave without reminding me what is giving cost in time. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays, who keeps showing up in silence through the long and difficult days. A father ain't a title or a name somebody gave. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. Years went by before I saw it, before pride led me believe he had carried all my growing without asking to receive. Then one evening, worn and older, he said, "Son, I've done my best." And the word I'd held for years finally rose inside my chest. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays, who keeps showing up in silence through the long and difficult days. A father ain't a title or a name somebody gave. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. Never tried to replace someone or make me choose a side. He only gave me somewhere safe to bring the hurt I'd hide. And every time the world went wrong, he stood where he had stood, not because he had to, but because a good man would. Blood may tell you where you started. Love reveals your home. Who will carry part of your burden, so you never bear it alone. A father is the one who chooses every ordinary day. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. He never asked me for the word, but I called him Dad that day.
We never found the ending to the song we used to sing. You kept the lower harmony, I carried everything.
We were young enough for forever, old enough to fall, and too proud to say we needed something softer after all.
The last line of us wasn't written in blame.
It was two tired hearts
laying down the flame. We couldn't keep forever, but we kept enough. Maybe the last line of us was still love.
I heard you kept on singing after I was gone. I tried to make peace with silence, but silence sang along.
Every word I never gave you found a place inside my chest. Some songs don't need finishing to be the ones we love best. The last line of us wasn't written in blame.
It was two tired hearts
laying down the flame. We couldn't keep forever, but we kept enough. Maybe the last line of us was still love. I don't hate the years we lost.
I don't curse the road we crossed.
Some endings don't mean failure.
Some love just pays the cost.
The last line of us
Wasn't bitter or loud.
it was quiet as forgiveness
That neither spoke out loud.
we couldn't keep forever, but we kept what mattered most.
A little grace
A little ache,
and a song that still comes close.
the last line of us was still love. If you ever hear me singing,
I'll be singing with you still.
not every song gets finished,
But some always will. We almost signed our names beneath a life neither one wanted. We spoke in careful, quiet tones and left the truth unspoken. You said I miss the way we were. I said I miss me beside you. That was the first honest thing we had let between us in years. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it in 1,000 mornings. In the way we stayed when silence came, in the words we stopped avoiding. No grand promise made us whole, just two hearts learning how to listen. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it in 1,000 mornings. Some days kindness came back easy, some days pride still had its say. But we quit demanding yesterday and chose each other where we stood. We learned sorry needs a change, and trust comes back in inches. Not every wound needs forgetting, some just need gentler living. We didn't save our love in one night, we saved it in 1,000 mornings. In the way we stayed when silence came, in the words we stopped avoiding. No grand promise made us whole, just two hearts learning how to listen. We didn't save our love in one night, we saved it in 1,000 mornings. There was no choir, no sudden sign, no miracle descending, just your hand reaching for mine, and both of us not pretending. We didn't save our love in one night, we saved it in 1,000 mornings. Every time we chose the truth, when the easier choice was leaving. Love came back without a sound, not like fire, more like breathing. We didn't save our love in one night, we saved it by beginning again. 1,000 mornings later, I still wake and choose you. She used to break at sundown, when the world got still and blue. Used to count the ways she missed him, like that counting made it true. Now she lets the quiet enter, without begging it to leave. There's a peace that comes from knowing what a heart can outlive. She don't cry like she used to, she don't fall apart the same. She can hear his name in passing and not turn into the flame. There's still a scar beneath the surface, there's still weather in her eyes, but she don't cry like she used to. Now she lets the storm roll by. People think she's colder, but they never knew the cost of carrying a love so heavy, even after it was lost. She still keeps her voice tender. She still gives the world her grace. But she don't hand her whole life over to a memory with a face. No, she ain't hard, she just healed different. She don't cry like she used to. She don't fall apart the same. She can hear his name in passing and not turn into the flame. There's still a scar beneath the surface. There's still weather in her eyes. But she don't cry like she used to. Now she lets the storm roll by. One day she woke up lighter, not happy, not brand new, just tired of letting yesterday tell her what to do. She don't cry like she used to. She don't need the hurt to stay. She can bless the love that broke her, then turn and walk away. There's a strength that sounds like silence. There's a freedom soft and true. She don't cry like she used to, but sometimes she still wants to. Sometimes she still wants to, but she don't cry like she used to. I wasn't born to beg for what should have been mine. You smiled like nothing happened, but your eyes had learned to lie. I didn't need confession, I could read a last goodbye. You thought I'd stand there waiting while you made up half your mind, but I've been broke by better storms and still came out alive. I wasn't born to beg, I wasn't raised to crawl. If love can't stand up honest, then it ain't love at all. You can keep your sorry reasons, I can keep my pride. I wasn't born to beg for what should have been mine. I gave you every soft place a hard man ever knew. I turned you rough into gentle till it cost me pieces too. But there comes a holy moment when a woman sees the cost, and she stops calling it love just because she's scared of loss. I wasn't born to beg, I wasn't raised to crawl. If love can't stand up honest, reasons I can keep my pride. I wasn't born to beg for what should have been mine. I may cry when no one's looking, I may miss you after dark, but missing ain't surrender, and hurting ain't a mark. I wasn't born to beg, I was born to walk away from a half-kept kind of promise and a man who couldn't stay. There's a fire in forgiveness, there's a grace in goodbye. I wasn't born to beg for what should have been mine. No, I wasn't born to beg, I was born to survive. I thought you knew the answers, 'cause mothers always do. I thought her hands were steady, because mine were reaching too. But looking back, she was 29, with more fear than she would show, holding all our lives together while still learning where to go. I was growing up, and Mama was learning too, how to stretch a little further when the hard years pushed us through. I thought she came here knowing every right thing she should do. I was growing up, and Mama was learning too. I blamed her for the evenings when her patience had run thin. Never saw the tired woman behind the mother I believed in. She made mistakes in loving, but she never quit the trying. And every time the world bent her, she kept our hope from dying. She wasn't made of answers, she was made of staying. And my little girl believes I know what mothers know. She asked me where the hurt goes and how to make it go. I smile and pull her closer with no perfect words to give, and finally understand how Mama learned to live. Love is not having answers, it is staying while you learn. Grace is giving mothers the same grace they gave in turn. We were growing up, Mama and me together. She was learning how to raise us, I was learning how to need her. All those years I thought she carried what no human heart could do. I was growing up, and Mama was learning too. Mama, now I see the woman I was too young to see. You weren't born knowing how you learned, by loving me. heard her in my own voice, telling my child, you'll be all right. And for the first time in years, I understood my mother's life. I once mistook her patience for a fear of wanting more. Thought the world she chose was smaller than the one beyond our door. I went chasing recognition where 1,000 voices meet, while she gave her days to people who were learning at her feet. I'm a little more like Mama with every year I live, slower to hold anger, quicker to forgive. I used to call her world too small, now I know how wide love is. I'm a little more like Mama, and that's the best of me. She could tell when I was hurting, though I swore that I was fine. Never made me earn her mercy, never measured yours and mine. She could lose and still stay gentle, she could bend and not give in. There was courage in her kindness I was far too young to see. Now I hear her in my own voice when somebody needs belief. She never called it sacrifice or asked the world to know. She just kept the one she loved from carrying pain alone. I'm a little more like Mama with every truth I learned, softer with the wounded, stronger when it's my turn. I once thought a life was measured by how far a soul could reach. Now I'm a little more like Mama, and that's the best of me. Someday my girl may hear herself say something warm and true. I hope she stops and hears her mother the way I hear mine now. She stayed until I could stand, with no answers in her hands. Never tried to fix my breaking, never told me who I am. When I couldn't trust tomorrow, she believed enough for two. She stayed until I could stand. That's what real love will do. She never called me stronger than the woman that I felt. Never covered pain with pretty words or told me time would help. She let every silence happen, let me speak when I was ready. And when my whole life leaned too far, she kept her own hand steady. She didn't pull me forward, she just wouldn't let me fall. Some people bring you reasons, some arrive with grand advice. She brought patience without judgment and never named the price. On the days I felt like nothing, she remembered who I'd been. Not the wounded woman fading, but the one beneath my skin. She stayed until I could stand with no answers in her hands. Never tried to fix my breaking, never told me who I am. When I couldn't trust tomorrow, she believed enough for two. She stayed until I could stand. That's what real love will do. Years from now, if her world trembles, I won't bring a perfect plan. I'll remember love is sometimes just the courage not to leave. I'll sit beside the sorrow, I won't hurry what must heal. Because she taught me being present can make hope begin to feel real. I can stand because she stayed through the fear I couldn't name. She never made me feel indebted, never asked me to explain. Now I finally trust tomorrow, and I carry what she proved. Sometimes love don't move the mountain, it stays there until you do. She stayed until I could stand. Now I'll stay when she needs me to. Counted every penny, but we never felt poor. You could make a little nothing feel like something more. I had holes in my pockets, you had dreams in your eyes, and somehow all our hard days still felt soft at night. People talked about leaving, people talked about more, but we found our kind of heaven in what they all ignored. No shining kind of promise, no silver on our hands, just two hearts making music only we could understand. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. In every quiet blessing, in every little trust, the world can call it nothing, but it was more than enough. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. I've seen folks with fortunes still lonely in their skin, seen houses full of everything with no peace living in. Now I know what I had then was the rarest kind of gold, a heart that never measured me by what I could hold. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. In every quiet blessing, in every little trust, the world can call it nothing, but it was more than enough. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. Maybe youth don't know its treasure till the years have turned it loose. Maybe memory gets sweeter when it finally tells the truth. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. Before the roads got wider, before we changed too much, I have lived with more since then, but never felt that kind of enough. We didn't have much, but love looked rich on us. No, we didn't have much, but Lord, love looked rich on us. Nothing told me to remember, nothing warned me it would pass. Dad was laughing, she was humming, and the children talked too fast. I was thinking about tomorrow, with my worries running wild, never knowing I was living what I'd long for after a while. There were bills we couldn't answer, there were plans we had to change, but love kept showing up among us in 100 quiet ways. I kept waiting for the future, like the present wasn't much, while the life I hoped was coming was already holding us. Good days don't announce themselves, they don't You don't know you're in the middle of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves, they just quietly become yesterday. Now I let the talking linger. I don't rush the ones I love. I have learned that joy speaks softly, and that having can be enough. When a moment feels too common, I don't hurry through it now. I have buried too many blessings I was sure would stay around. We keep waiting for a sign that the best has finally come, but heaven rarely raises its voice when it gives us what we want. Good days don't announce themselves, they don't shine above the rest. They are hidden in the laughter we were too distracted to bless. You don't know you're in of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves, they just quietly become yesterday. Today looked ordinary, so I stayed. We were brothers until anger made us strangers with one name. After Daddy's final service, we found someone else to blame. You said I had never listened, I said you had stayed away. Then we traded years of silence for the words we couldn't say. Pride can make a stranger out of someone you still love. It can turn the same beginning into two lives given up. But a heart remembers family, even when the years move on. Sometimes all it takes is one hello from home. Your voice was older than I pictured, mine was shaking more than yours. asked about my children. I asked what you'd been working toward. We didn't solve the whole thing. We didn't dress the past up right, but you laughed the way you used to, and something loosened up inside. Pride can make a stranger out of someone you still love. It can turn the same beginning into two lives giving up. But a heart remembers family, even when the years move on. Sometimes all it takes is one hello from home. We talked until the hard years lost the power they once had. Not as boys who needed winning, but as sons who miss their dad. You said, brother, I was hurting. I said, brother, so was I. And the truth was small and simple. We had both been scared to try. Forgiveness didn't happen like a sudden burst of light. It came one honest sentence at a time. Pride had made us strangers, but it couldn't make us gone. Blood had kept the memory, love had kept the line held on. Now I know a broken family ain't beyond what grace can mend. Sometimes one hello it takes is one hello from home. Call me tomorrow, you said, and this time I knew I would. I have seen a hard day take the color from a man. I have watched a good heart do the best it can. I have lost some wanting, I have laid some dreaming down, but I never lost the whisper that keeps turning me around. It does not have to blaze to help me through the night. I still believe in small light, the kind that does not shout, the kind that finds a weary soul when faith is running out. I still believe in small life, soft enough to stay. If it can keep my heart from closing, it can lead me one more day. I do not need a reason for every tear I've known. Some answers only harden when you hold them too close. So I keep a little mercy where the hurt used to live, and I learned the quiet power of having less to forgive. I still believe in small life, the kind that does not shout, the kind that finds a weary soul when faith is running out. I still believe in small life, soft enough to stay. If it can keep my heart from closing, it can lead me one more day. Let the world keep rushing, let the proud hearts race. I have found my shelter in a slower kind of grace. I still believe in small life, even after all I've seen. A humble flame can warm a life and keep a spirit clean. I still believe in small life, falling where I pray. If it can keep my heart from closing, it can lead me all the way. A little hope is still enough to lead me all the way.
To keep a record of every wrong I knew, held it like a reason to never start anew. But blame is heavy living, it takes more than it gives. A man can lose his freedom in the hurt he won't forgive. So I laid down and picked up being free. I keep a little grace where I used to keep the blame, a softer way of breathing when I hear an old name. I don't need to win every war my sorrow made. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid. I have said the wrong thing, I have stayed too proud, I have let a gentle love get lost beneath the loud. Now I choose the kind of road, even when it bends. Some hearts only open when the fighting ends. I keep a little grace where I used to keep the blame, a softer way of breathing when I hear an old name. I don't need to win every war my sorrow made. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid. If mercy ever found me when I was hard to hold, then who am I to close my hands on someone else's soul? I keep a little grace for the man I used to be, for the ones I could not love right, for the ones who still love me. I don't need to carry every debt my heart has paid. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid. I keep a little grace, and it keeps me unafraid.
I don't speak your name too often, but it rises now and then, like a hymn I almost finished, but never sang again. I have made my peace with leaving. I have learned to sleep alone, but some wounds keep breathing softly long after they are grown. Time laid a hand on the hurt and covered it in gold. I can laugh about the fire, I can talk about the smoke, but love don't heal in order, and hearts don't always know how to stop being tender where they broke. You were kind until you weren't. I was proud until I cried. We were young enough to call it forever, old enough to know we lied. I don't blame the rain for falling, I don't blame the wind for cold. Some things only turn to wisdom after they turn old. Time laid a hand on the hurt and covered it in gold. I can laugh about the fire, I can talk about the smoke, but love don't heal in order, and hearts don't always know how to stop being tender where they broke. I've forgiven what I can, I've forgotten what I should. I don't miss the way it ended, I just miss when it was good. Time laid a hand on the hurt and made a man of me. I can bless the door that closed, I can let the sorrow sorrow be. But some love leaves a whisper too deep for letting go. And I'm still tender where it broke. I'm not asking you to come back, I just thought you ought to know I'm still tender where they broke.
We ain't the same two people who promised not to change.
Thank God love grew wiser
When youth got in the way. I used to need an answer before you found the words.
You used to call it weakness when I asked you where it hurt.
We could turn a little silence into something twice its size.
Back then we loved each other, but we hadn't learned it right.
I thought bringing home tomorrow was enough to prove I cared.
Never saw how often you were holding up what we both shared.
You never needed perfect, you just needed me to stay.
Now I know a heart feels chosen
in the things we do each day.
The years fit us better than the young ones ever did. We quit trying to be flawless and learned how to forgive.
Love didn't live on promises, it lived in what we did.
The years
Fit us better than the young ones ever did. I know the weight behind your eyes before you say a word.
I know when you need quiet and when quiet only hurts.
We know the tender places that the whole world never sees.
And we've learned that being known is what makes a heart feel free.
We didn't get forever free, we paid in truth and time.
In mornings when we started over,
and nights we swallowed pride.
every season changed us,
But it never changed the choice to turn toward one another and listen for that voice. The years fit us better than the young ones ever did. We lost the need for winning and found more ways to give.
love didn't stay by staying easy. It
Stayed because we did. The years fit us better than the young ones ever did.
We're not who we started as,
And I'm thankful that we changed. The years fit us better, and love looks good this way.
I missed more than her birthdays. I missed who she became while she learned to live without me. I kept running from the blame. I loved her, but love spoken ain't the same as love made clear. And a child should never wonder if her father will appear. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't wash away the past. It sounded like two quiet words. Come in, Dad. No promise could deserve them. No apology could ask. Forgiveness sounded like her voice saying, come in, Dad. I quit asking her to trust me and became someone she could. Learn that sorry needs a pattern, not a speech about being good. I showed up without expecting her to meet me halfway there. Some wounds don't need an answer, they need time and honest care. She didn't hand me yesterday or say the hurt was gone. She only gave me one more day to prove that I belong. And standing there before her with no defense left to give, I understood forgiveness is an invitation to live. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't make me free from blame. It sounded like my daughter finally saying my name. She opened up one moment I had nearly lost the chance to have, then looked into my eyes and said, come in, Dad. I stepped inside slowly, and this time I stayed.
His fingers wrapped around mine when he took his first few steps. Every fall became a lesson Every bruise became a test. He believed I knew the answers. I just tried to look that way. A father learns by loving, one uncertain day by day. When he let go of my hand, I knew my work had changed. I could guide him to the doorway, but I couldn't choose his way. You spend years helping someone find the strength to understand, and then you learn the hardest part of love is letting go of their hand. He grew taller than my shoulder, found a life beyond my name, made decisions I've questioned, made mistakes I couldn't change. I quit trying to protect him from each consequence and fall. Sometimes loving means believing they can rise without your call. Said, "Easy, Dad, I've got you." And the years came circling back. The boy I once had carried stood steady where I couldn't stand, and I felt the whole world turning when he reached out for my hand. Every truth I tried to teach him had returned in how he cared. You don't lose the child you raised when he becomes his own man. Love just changes who is holding and who reaches for the hand. He said, "I've got you, Dad," and I knew he always had.
I came in wearing trouble, like a coat I couldn't lose, with a face that said I'd given up and nothing left to prove. She didn't ask my story, she didn't press for names, just set some kindness down like she had known that kind of pain. She called me son when I felt like nobody's child. Said sit there till the hurting learns to loosen for a while. It wasn't much to anyone, but it weighed more than gold. She called me son, and I didn't feel alone. Her hands were rough from working, her voice was low and plain, like life had taught her mercy through a long and bitter rain. She said some folks leave you broken, some folks teach you grace, and sometimes God sends strangers when home feels far away. She called me son when I felt like nobody's child. Said sit there till the hurting learns to loosen for a while. It wasn't much to anyone, but it weighed more than gold. She called me son, and I didn't feel alone. I never saw her after, but I carry what she gave. A little human kindness on a hard and lonely day. She called me son when my pride was nearly gone, when I was just a tired man trying hard to carry on. Some angels don't wear halos, some just help your heart hold on. She called me son, and I found the road back home. No, I don't know her name, but I remember what she done. She called me son, and I kept living on. I used to fear each birthday like a closing door ahead. Thought a woman lost her beauty when the girl inside her fled. Now I see these lines as records of the people I have known. Everyone was paid for honestly, and everyone's my own. I don't miss the constant proving or the need to please a crowd. There is freedom in a woman who can finally say it out loud. I was lovely then, I know myself now. I have loved and been mistaken, stayed too long and left too late, raised a family, changed direction, learned that choice can alter fate. I have buried expectations that were never truly mine, and I quit calling myself selfish for protecting what was left. There are dreams I still am dreaming. There are songs I haven't sung. Getting older never meant that being fully alive was done. I don't need my younger years back. They were beautiful and blind. I have earned this softer laughter and this hard-won peace of mind. Let the past keep all its sweetness. I don't need to call it mine. I don't need my younger years back. I'm still living in my time. Youth made every feeling urgent. Every promise felt like fate. Age has taught me which ones matter and which burdens I can lay away. I don't envy that young woman, though I bless the life she led. She had yet to meet the woman I became through what came next. I don't need my younger years back. I don't wish these years away. They gave me clear vision and the nerve to choose my days. I still dance when music finds me. I still love and still begin. I don't need my younger years back. I have finally grown within. I was beautiful before, but now I know what beauty is. You didn't slam the ending. You didn't curse my name. You only grew more distant, like a candle losing flame. I kept waiting for the thunder, for the words that cut in two. But the hardest kind of leaving was the quiet kind from you. I wish I'd seen it sooner. I wish I'd known the signs. Love can still be standing while it's already saying goodbye. A heart can leave quiet before the hands let go. It can smile across the silence while the truth moves soft and slow. No broken glass, no warning, no storm across the sky. A heart can leave quiet long before it says goodbye. I remember how you answered with a kindness almost cold, like you didn't want to hurt me, but you couldn't come back whole. There are tears that never gather. There are prayers that make no sound. There are people still beside you who are nowhere to be found. A heart can leave quiet before the hands let go. It can smile across the silence while the truth moves soft and slow. No broken glass, no warning, no storm across the sky. A heart can leave quiet long before it says goodbye. Now I don't call you cruel, and I don't call me blind. We were just two fading voices falling out of time. A heart can leave quiet and still leave marks behind. Not the kind the world can witness, just the kind that change a life. I've learned the sound of ending ain't always loud enough to cry. A heart can leave quiet long before it says goodbye. You were gone so gently, I almost called it love.
Some mornings he looks at me like we have never met. I say, you found me years ago. He says, I'm lucky then. I don't tell him what he's losing. I don't measure what remains. I just sit a little closer till the worry leaves his face. He may lose the words, but I still know the meaning. Now and then the fog will open, and his old smile will appear. He will call me by the nickname only he has used for years. For a moment we are younger, and the distance disappears. Then the moment closes softly, but the love is always here. When he forgets my name, I remember for us both every promise we grew into, every season we outlived. Love is more than being let him ask to hold my hand. If he asks me if I love him, I don't say you ought to know. I say more than when we started, and watch his whole face glow. When he forgets my name, I will carry every year all the laughter, all the trouble, all the ways he held me near. He is more than what is fading, more than memory can give. When he forgets my name, I still know the man he is. Tonight he took my hand and asked, have I loved you all my life? I said yes. He smiled and held it tighter.
"43 years every morning, I knew what the day required. Then one Friday they shook my hand and called the old man retired. The first week tasted easy, the next one felt too long. I had tied my worth to working till I didn't know it was gone. Then my grandson called one Sunday with a worry in his voice. Said, I don't know what I'm good at, and I'm scared I'll make the wrong choice. I said, every decent future starts with doubt you walk on through. And while I tried to steady him, his question steadied me too. I still had something left to give when my earning days were done. Not a younger back or stronger hands, but the truth of what I'd learned. Life don't lose its purpose when the hardest work is through. I still had something left to give, and somebody needed it too. Now he comes around most weekends, not not because I know it all, but because I let him speak his mind without making him feel small. We talk about his failures and the man he wants to be. Every lesson that I offer him gives something back to me. Worth ain't only in the wages or the weight a man can bear. Sometimes years become a blessing when you finally learn to share. The hands may lose their power, the pace may lose its speed, but wisdom keeps on working where a younger heart has need. I still have something left to give, not the man I used to be, but a steadier kind of courage and the time to truly see. Life don't lose its purpose when one season closes through. I still have something left to give, and now I know what it can do. He came looking for an answer and gave one back to me.
Time stopped taking sides. It let the anger pass, kept the love worth keeping, and gave the rest to the past. I thought I needed answers, I thought I needed why, but peace came walking in when time stopped taking sides. I used to tell the story only one way in my mind. I was always the wounded one, and you were always unkind. But years have a softer wisdom. They do not shout or plead, they only sit beside you till you see what you could not see. Now I can miss the sweetness without calling sorrow home. I can bless the love we carried and still leave it alone. No one has to lose here, no one has to pay. Some endings become gentle, when blame gets out the way. Time stopped taking sides. It let the anger pass, kept the love worth keeping, and gave the rest to the past. I thought I needed answers, I thought I needed why, but peace came walking in when time stopped taking sides. There is mercy in remembering without needing to return. There is grace in finally knowing some fires only burn. Time stopped taking sides, and I stopped keeping score. I do not hate the leaving, I do not need it anymore. I carry what was tender, I let the bitter die, and peace came walking in when time stopped taking sides. I carry what was tender when time stopped taking sides. I kept saying maybe someday, while the years kept moving on. Raised my girls and buried daddy, did my best to carry on. I kept songs inside my breathing, but I laid the singing down. Thought a dream had missed its moment when no one came around. Then my youngest heard me humming, and she looked at me and said, "Daddy, why'd you stop believing in the gift you never left? Late ain't the same as lost, and slow ain't standing still. Some dreams wait till you're ready, some wait until you will." I thought time had closed the door, but time was teaching me the cost of knowing what is worth the keeping. Late ain't the same as lost. My hand shook through the first song, then the second found its feet. By the third, the room grew quiet, like the words had somewhere to be. There were only 20 people, but they listened like a crowd. And the part of me I'd buried finally stood up strong and proud. that still felt completely mine. Late ain't the same as lost, and slow ain't standing still. Some dreams wait till you're ready, some wait until you will. I thought time had closed the door, but time was teaching me the cost of knowing what is worth the keeping. Late ain't the same as lost. I used to count the years behind me like a debt I couldn't pay. Now I count the truth they taught me and the courage left today. A dream don't lose its meaning just because it had to wait. Sometimes life prepares the singer long before it calls his name. Late ain't the same as lost, and old ain't out of time. There are songs that need some living before they learn to rhyme. I don't have to chase the years or mourn the chances that they cost. I'm finally here and finally ready. Late ain't the same as lost. I ain't catching up to no one, I ain't running from behind. I'm not late to my own story, I'm arriving in my time.
The whole town called him lucky, said he made it home alive. But the man who stood before me still had battles in his eyes. He woke before the morning at the smallest change of sound. I quit reaching for who left me and loved the man who came back now. He came home different, so I loved him different too. I stopped asking for the old days and held on to what was true. Love ain't always recognition, sometimes love is starting new. He came home different, so I loved him different too. Some days he could sit beside me, some days he needed space. I learned not every distance means a heart has turned away. He never wanted pity, only time to find his ground. So I stayed close enough to reach him when the dark came back around. He came home different, but his kindness still remained. Beneath the fear and silence, I could hear him say my name. We didn't get our old life back, but love still carried through. He came home different, so I learned a different love too. They honor those returning, but they seldom understand. A war can leave a country and still follow home a man. I never called him broken, never asked him to pretend. I just walked beside the healing, wherever it would bend. He came home different, and loving changed me too. Patience made us stronger than the life we thought we knew. We built something honest from the pieces we came through. He came home different, but he still came home to me. He came home different, but he came home. And slowly, so did we.